From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Fouled off left side. High fly ball right field. Carpenter should have this one. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball. The 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just underway here in Detroit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. We go to the bottom of the first, and pitching in this one for the A's, Mason Barnett. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Aye.
Foul ball there. And that's way high. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Runner on the go. That one lifted to left. Cortez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
One out man at first. Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Here we go, Kerry.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's two down.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Riley Green.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A two-run shot. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes Torque to the plate.
Yeah.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
In the air, right field. Butler has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. Comes up empty.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Misses. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that one clips the corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next to hit, Carlos Cortez. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the second. It's the Tigers 2 and the A's nothing. Back at Comerica Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Missed with a changeup, and now 3-2. He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Ball down. Ball.
3-1 is on the way. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth, center fielder, James.
And now James Outman.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Here's a 1-1. In the air to left center, Cortez moving under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
And that's
Ball, that's
downstairs. And it's 1-0. Rogers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Athletics, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Hey! Inside, ball 1.
Ball to strike. Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 9th, catcher, Brian
Here's the
Serven.
catcher, Brian Serven. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Comes a 2-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Center fielder, Henry Bolton.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
upstairs.
That one fouled off. The count 2-1. That one hit the knees for a strike.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They're taking a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's the third out. The A's strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Dingler. Flied to left his first time. And that is out of play. A 1 down.
Ball, that's down.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you.
That's a
you
ball.
expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off, Nick Kurtz. Fly to center his first time.
No, that's low.
And that one is lifted in the air. Outman gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the A's, second baseman, Zach Gallo.
Ball, down.
That's in for a strike. The Tigers up by 2, top half of inning number 4. And he grounds one to the right side. Torkelson takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Aye.
And the 0-1. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay.
That's a
really
ball.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. It's the Tigers 2 and the A's nothing. Digging in, Spencer Torkelson doubled his first time.
Spencer Torkelson.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Cole Heath.
That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A changeup missing. Ball 3. That clips the corner. Now fly ball to right center. Bolte should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Been a bit shaky out there, though, so maybe he should try something else.
That's outside.
That's out.
Ball one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Tigers add one to the lead on this homer. It's now 3-0. Here's the left fielder, Carlos Cortez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
That's a ball.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ran inside, almost got him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one way inside. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
One out man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Jonah Heim. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Outman under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the A's, catcher Ryan Serven.
Out towards right center field, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. James Outman up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1.
James Outman.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Elvis Alvarado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Leiter warming up as well. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 1-2. That one missed. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. This one popped up. Settles under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Kevin.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mason Barnett departs, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So a
A's,
new pitcher on the mound for the
37,
A's, Elvis Alvarado.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Gets it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Dingler digs in now.
Outside, that's a ball. Yeah! Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
This one popped up. And that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Henry Bolte
Leading off
now
for
at the
the
plate.
Athletics, center fielder Henry Bolte.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
In the air out to center, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit. Coming home. The relay. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Zach Geloff, the next to hit. And that one ripped into right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He's in there.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Wagaspat getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball inside.
On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Now it's the shortstop, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty.
Ball.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Tigers 4 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the
Number
6th,
38,
and there's a new
Mark
pitcher on the
Leiter
mound. Mark
Jr.
Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off.
Here's Riley Green, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Right through there for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And a swing and a miss there.
Ball in.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, bases empty. Colt Keith will hit next.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
Aye.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Two down, nobody on.
Nope. Outside.
And that
That's outside.
just misses. Popped up. Serving. Moving under it. And that is that. Tigers are shut down there, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for
back.
the
We're in the
Tigers.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jacob Wagaspat.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Nope. Ball 1.
Out towards left center. Green on the run. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw into second, and he's out trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Aye.
The Athletics down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope.
Wagaspat measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. And they cut into the deficit.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Jonah Heim up next for the A's. And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Fouled off. He was late. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one hammered.
We got a ground rule double.
Over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change right here. Jacob Wagaspat gives way. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Kyle Finnegan.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
That one's in there. Strike one. One-run game, one out, one on.
Ball.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw on to Torkelson, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolte.
Henry Bolte up next for the A's. 1 for 3. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count even 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Now one
That's ball
miss.
3.
Nick Kurtz, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. The tying run is 90 feet away. This one in the air, center field. Outman settles underneath it, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Number 61.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Leading off for the Tigers, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Ball,
The
that's
A's
out.
bullpen has some movement. Justin Sterner appears to be getting loose. And he hits a ground ball right side. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Jake Rogers.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Rogers thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. On the inside corner for a strike. Rogers wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Way out front for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And next to hit for Detroit, James Outman. Right through there for a strike. And that one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Tigers fail to make any noise, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Holton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Athletics, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Strike 1. Kurtz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a count 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That one
That's ball
just
3.
misses.
That's a really good take.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the A's, second baseman Zach Gallen.
And it's in there for strike one. The Tigers trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the eighth. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in Detroit, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kevin McGonigal. First pitch,
That's
way
inside.
inside a fastball. Ooh.
Ball two.
I would
that's
expect
kicked out.
in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses,
ball four.
so a leadoff walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. And it's second. And a good eye
that
there.
pitch is out.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That misses the zone. Full count now. And ball
That's
four
outside.
to a
Ball
board.
four.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. One. It's Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one.
He's safe.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
In there for strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Geloff for 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Ball.
Green off of first with 2 away. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, the Tigers are out front 5-3. Last chance coming up for the A's. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one's in there. That's strike one. This one chopped up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. Now one gone in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Carlos Cortez.
That's in there. That's strike one. Jansen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
1-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground. And that's just foul. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Got him swinging. The A's down to their final out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball two.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. One now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Jansen is just one strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.